Oh, welcome back to the Kilted Texan. Today we're going to be talking about this here Mamba F722 flat stack there, and it comes with that BL Heli 32 ESC and that F7 flight controller. And we got her in this 7-inch floss over here, and it is going to be awesome. I have not flown it yet, so I'm a little bit nervous. In fact, I'm more nervous than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs right here, let me tell you. But I'm going to go through the build here real quick and just kind of show you what we got, and that way you can kind of see, you know, what we're going to be dealing with today when we do the old maiden flight. We got these Gemfan 7042 props on here, and we got these here beautiful RS2 2306 EMAX motors of 1700 kV. So we are going for a bit of a long range deal. We do have GPS on it for Betaflight Rescue. It is running Betaflight 411. We got this little tiny little video transmitter up top, and that thing does go to 400 milliwatts. So we should be able to put her kind of far out there. We got this big old capacitor hanging off the back. The R9MM running F port on this dude. So and that is a 1000 milliamp hour high voltage battery. I do not run it to high voltage, just I got them super cheap, so I was a happy camper with that. Right here, this is this super tall Foxeer long range 5.8 gigahertz antenna. It is SMA, so I did, you know, this is one of those antenna types. I usually run our RPSMA, so this is going to be different. But we are running 4S on her, and we're going to see how long 1000 milliamp hours is going to keep this bad boy in the air. I have a feeling I'm going to get tired of flying her before she wants to come down. So we're going to go ahead and put her up in the air for maiden flight. And oh, and just so that you see, we got a Foxeer mix. This is the version 1 on her, and we're going to see how far she's going to go and how long she'll stay in the air before we want to take her down. So let's go throw her up in the air and see if she sticks. Well, so what we did, we took this old cheap flight controller, and you know, I'm more the cheap guy. This is actually a pretty feature-rich controller, but I put her out there, and you can see how much I trust it, because that's 4,800 feet. That's dang near a mile. So I trust it to go way out there. This particular flight was 5 minutes and 11 seconds, so this not exactly super lightweight setup, but a 1000 milliamp 4-cell. She went a long way for a long time. And she handled the flippy floopies too. And for a cheap flight controller, now when I talk about cheap, I mean, you know what, I hold on to a nickel so hard, you know, sometimes the eagle screams. So you know I'm a cheap man. But we got this thing out here, and it wasn't too expensive, and it flies like a dream. And as you can see, that the high def video on it's still pretty good, because you know, these things are, this particular Foxeer mix is pretty well known for being so much jello in the camera, you know, that you know, Bill Cosby thinks that he needs royalties off of it. So you know, that's a lot of jello for those of you who don't understand the whole Bill Cosby jello reference. It's okay. Anyway, so you know, this thing flies really good. We were really happy with it, and you know, I didn't feel like I lost out. And it's got a whole ton of UARTs. I mean, I got a receiver hooked up to it, and GPS hooked up to it, and my you know, the Betaflight control for the video receiver or video transmitter hooked up to it. So, and I still had a couple of UARTs left, you know, if I wanted to put, I don't know, like a blender or something on it. I have no idea what else I could put on it. But it's super cheap, works like a champ. I got it from Banggood, and you can too. So have fun. Keep her in the air.